Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be ranking all of The Walking Dead season finales throughout the entire series from worst to best. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another ranking list video. This one is going to be ranking all of The Walking Dead season finales from worst to best. So, a few days back, we did the ranking for the worst to best Walking Dead season premieres. And now we're going to go ahead and rank all of these season finales of The Walking Dead from worst to best. Now, obviously, with doing a list like this, I'll make sure to let you guys know this is just my viewpoint, my standpoint on The Walking Dead show. Of course, you can leave yours down in the comment section below on what you think are the best and worst premieres of The Walking Dead. So, without further ado, let's get right into this. Starting off with number 11, the weakest finale of The Walking Dead is easily going to go to The Walking Dead Season 3, Episode 16, Welcome to the Tombs. Now, this finale, I'm going to be straight up honest, I never liked it, even when I watched it. I just found this episode to be so strange. I mean, we're building throughout the entire season to get a major fight with the governor and Woodbury's crew versus the prison and Rick's crew, right? And instead, we get like the tiniest little shootout in the world. The governor runs away, kills his own guys, and Andrea dies, who's a character that was like really major in the comic books, and they just offer like she's nothing. So, I don't know. There was pretty much nothing about this finale that I would say was done right. It just feels very disappointing, and it's definitely not one of their strongest. Number 10 is going to be Season 8, Episode 16, Wrath. Now, I think this is a pretty disappointing finale as well. I don't think it's a bad finale. I just think it's a painfully average episode. I really do enjoy the soundtrack in this episode. I really enjoy all of the references to Carl in this episode, and I think there's overall good stuff going on in it. But there's also a lot of bad as well, because we've got Negan and the battle that goes on with them, which, yeah, Eugene comes in and, does the thing that he does with the bullets, but it just felt like a very lackluster final battle for the All-Out War storyline. And not to mention, I mean, this is a war that we were building up to for a long time, and I felt like the final battle just was really disappointing. But, like I said, I enjoy Rick, I enjoy his speech, I enjoy some of the things, so it's better than the Season 3 finale, but it does lack a lot for me. I don't know. I just think they could have done a better job with this episode overall. Now, coming in at number 9 is going to be the Season 9 finale. This one is The Storm. So, I really enjoy this episode. We get to see a very cool kind of visual change for the show. The environment is really, really nice, and we don't really see snow that much in Walking Dead. Hell, I don't think up to that point we ever saw snow in Walking Dead, because they always, film during the summer/fall time, so we never see anything like that. This episode, I think, was really good. We focus on a lot of Negan. We see him save Judith's life, which really starts to, begin that redemption story that we've been starting to see for Negan, and I thought they handled it very, very well. In addition, I think just the overall vibe of the episode was very good. The only thing I didn't like is that I feel like Lydia and her attempt to kill herself just kind of dragged on a little bit. But aside from that, it was a really cool episode. For sure, it was a really cool episode, and a nice kind of aftermath episode to what happened in 9/15, right, with all the heads on pikes and stuff. Coming in at number 8 is going to be TS19. Really enjoyed this episode. I think it's actually a little bit underrated. I hear a lot of people say that this is a bad episode, and I highly disagree. Jenner was a really cool kind of minor antagonist for the show, and I love the claustrophobic idea of the episode, and I think it was well done, I mean, is it like my favorite finale in the world? No, but it's very good. It's definitely a very strong episode, and I think it is a little underrated. I think it is a very good episode for sure. Coming in at number 7 is then going to be Conquer. So this is the Season 5 finale. This is a really good episode. We get, of course, the Morgan and Rick reunion, which is amazing at the end of the episode. We get the death of Reg, and of course Peter at the end, which is really cool when she's like, Rick, do it. Rick just friggin' shoots him, In addition, we also get to see a lot of really cool dialogue, like Glenn and Maggie, Michonne and Rick. There was a lot of cool kind of back and forth throughout the episode. Even like that one overvoice from Bob where he was telling Rick that, this is a nightmare and nightmares end, There was some pretty cool stuff there. And Morgan being back in this episode, in particular when he saves Aaron and Daryl, I thought was just absolutely amazing. And we also get the fight between Nicholas and Glenn. We get some action there. and it was a really very, very eventful episode. It had a lot of kind of layers to it. It was like an hour long, so we had a lot going on, and I thought it was really good. Number 6 is then going to be Season 7, Episode 16, The First Day of the Rest of Your Life. Now, this is the fight back episode against Negan and the Saviors. Obviously, Jadis and her crew kind of screw Rick's group over. And we do, of course, have the death of Sasha in this episode, which I thought was well done as well. But it was a very awesome episode to finally see Rick look at Negan and say, I don't give a shit what you do. You know, I'm gonna kill you. That's what's gonna happen. And unfortunately, that one didn't age so well, the whole Rick killing Negan idea. But it was still an amazing episode. You know, you get the tiger that comes in, you get the fighting with the Saviors. They finally are able to strike back. And it felt so rewarding and so cool to see that it has to be up there. I mean, it's an amazing episode. You got Clear Morgan, you got Rick who's back in beast mode. I mean, yeah, it was a very exciting episode, and Alexandria will not fall, not on this day. So, you know, it was, yeah, really good finale for sure. Now, coming in at number 5 is then going to be Season 10, Episode 22, Here's Negan. Now, this is the season finale of Season 10. I know that is kind of a debated topic between this one and A Certain Doom, but obviously I'm going to go by what AMC advertises, which is, you know, this is the season finale of Season 10, the unintentional season finale, but it is still the season finale. And as a season finale, it does crack a top 5. It is at number 5. Now, some people say that this is the best work Walking Dead ever did. I can't go that far because I don't really think it lives up to the other 4 that are ahead of this one, but it is a very exciting episode, and I really do love the backstory for Negan's character, you know. Getting to see what he went through, getting to see the death of Lucille actually on screen like that. Of course, it's based off of the comic books, which they did change a lot about it, for sure. But there is a little spin-off series called Here's Negan from the comic books. And they adapted that in the show, and I thought it was really, really good. We get to see the biker crew. We get introduced to Laura. And we get to see just amazing Negan character development. And even so to where it kind of influences him in the present, right? To go find the bat Lucille. Which unfortunately he breaks because it's been, you know, just covered in mud and guck and all that other stuff. But he finally puts that piece of his life away, which I thought was really cool. And I think it was very well handled. Number 4 is then going to be Season 2, Episode 13, Beside the Dying Fire. Now, this is an incredible episode. I love this finale so much. Basically, we get to see the destruction of the farm. We get to see them kind of have to get the hell out of there. We have the slow introduction of Michonne in this episode. We also get kind of the beginning of Rick's, you know, more badass ways of leadership, you know, not really giving a shit, saying, look, Shane came after me. That is what it is, and kind of saying that it's not a democracy anymore, which I thought was really cool. And it was a really cool episode. It had the first half of the episode where we had the action stuff on the farm, and then the second half, which was more about, you know, the truth coming out and Rick, you know, kind of stepping up as that badass leader and telling people how it is. And it was so cool. And even the smallest tease at the end of the episode of the prison, I thought was so good. And such a eventful finale. Absolutely amazing. Coming in at number 3, now the top 3. Number 3 is then going to be Season 6, Episode 16, Last Day on Earth. Oh boy, people are going to hate me for this one. So, this is probably one of the most overhated episodes I've ever seen of television. Of television in general. This is an incredible finale. I don't understand what is so bad about it. Yes, we get the cliffhanger. Yes, Negan is, you know, killing somebody and we don't know who it is. But here's the thing. You can't tell me that this finale didn't bring one of the highest viewed premieres of any TV show on television. That Season 7 premiere got one of the highest view counts we've ever seen, and it's because of this finale. I personally love the cliffhanger. I know that's a very underrated opinion, and I know that's an opinion that a lot of people do not have. I think the finale and the cliffhanger worked well for them, because guess what? Every last frickin' person on the planet Earth, I swear to God, would be talking about, oh, I think it's Glenn. Oh, I think it's Daryl. I think it's Abraham. Like, everybody wanted to know who Negan killed, and it's a brilliantly done cliffhanger, if you ask me, at least. I think it's incredible, and I will defend it until the end because I do not understand why people hate it that much. I mean, honestly, you got the lineup. You got Negan. I mean, yeah, it sucks that we don't have the death, but it just makes the next episode so much better. So, I don't know. This finale is so scary. The roadblocks are terrifying. You've also got Morgan in this one who saves Carol from that one savior, and then of course the kingdom find them. And I don't know, Negan and his first scene, it is so good. Jeffrey D. Morgan does such a good job as Negan in this episode, and I honestly love it. I think it's a brilliantly done episode. Number two is then going to go to season 4 episode 16A. Now I gotta tell you, man, this one came really close to number 1, but it just narrowly got to number 2, although you could literally switch number 2 and number 1. I mean, they're both amazing. This finale is why I love Rick so much. This is this is an episode that describes why Rick is my favorite character of entertainment in general. Yes, of any show, any entertainment, Rick Grimes is my favorite character. And I love this episode. The neck bite, the Joe stuff, the "you're my brother" line, the flashbacks at the prison and how they influence the presents, beautifully done, and Terminus and everything going on there. And in my opinion, one of the best cliffhangers Walking Dead ever did, which is they're screwing with the wrong people. I might even argue that's my favorite cliffhanger of the show, to be honest. That is just a S-tier cliffhanger with a lot of hype behind it, but it's not cruel either. It's just right, and it's a perfect cliffhanger to get you ready for season 5. And Terminus was scary. I mean, the bones as they're walking through, the people captured everywhere. I mean, it is just so good. It's such a good finale, and it narrowly almost made it to number 1. But my favorite finale of The Walking Dead is definitely going to be Rest in Peace, for sure. It's absolutely going to be Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace is one of those episodes that I remember when I watched it. I remember when I sat there and watched that episode for the first time. You had the red carpet event, you had everything else going on, and that episode came on and absolutely blew me away. I mean, the visual effects are incredible. The Walker herd with the variants inside were incredible. Rosita's death was incredibly handled. The "we ain't the walking" deadline. We got, of course, the return of Rick motherfucking Grimes over here. Hello. And you get amazing conclusions to everything. You get a nice ending for everybody and setup for what's to come. It's really, really good. And I personally was thrilled with the ending of The Walking Dead. I know not everybody was, but I personally was very thrilled with that episode. So those are my least favorite to favorite finales of The Walking Dead. Let me know in the comment section below, how do these stack up for you? Maybe do like your top 3, top 5, or if you want to do all 11, go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below. We will do another video like this for the mid-season finales and mid-season premieres, and maybe even penultimate episodes as well too. We'll have to see. So anyway, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos of The Walking Dead. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos of The Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.